Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I'm not really sure what this video is going to end up being exactly, but I was feeling really inspired and I have a lot to update you guys on, so I just thought I'd pick up the camera now and start vlogging. I might just vlog my day today and give you a bit of a life update. I might vlog the whole process of most of my week. We'll see how we go, but I'm sure you would have seen by now, maybe on my socials or maybe by the title of this video, maybe this is the first time I'm talking about it, but on Friday, so it is Sunday now, Sunday the 8th of March, and on Friday, so 2 days ago, I resigned from my job at PLC, which was massive. And well, I basically expressed that I wanted to resign. I'm going to hand in my formal 2 weeks notice tomorrow, and then yeah, sort of do my last full-time 2 weeks and work on handing over my role and doing all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that is a massive change for me, and it's something that I understand is a big decision, but also in the same breath I'm trying not to put a lot of weight on it and make myself feel the pressure of it being a big decision. I basically, to keep the story short and to make sure this is still like an exciting video and I get to show you guys a lot, I'll keep it short, but basically I resigned because PLC, the role I was doing, I was marketing coordinator, well, I'm still doing it at the moment, but probably once I post this I'll be finished, because obviously I can vlog now, but I don't want to post anything out of respect for PLC, and obviously I want to finish up, tell everyone in the right order. So obviously I told Matt yesterday, I've spoken to the team, so Jess, Grace and Alex all know as well, but yeah, obviously then the members will find out and so on, and then I'll be able to post about it. So obviously this video will be going up a couple of weeks from today when I'm filming it. But anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but basically yeah, PLC, I was marketing coordinator. I was coaching like 12 sessions a week, and I was doing like the social media for all of it, and I was doing lead gen for a long time. I haven't done it this previous week just gone, but I was doing that, the video creation, the social media content, all that sort of stuff, ambassadors, managing them, bringing on new ones, that sort of thing, a little bit of joint ventures towards the end, so collaborating with other businesses with PLC. And yeah, it was very much a job where I was like always on, and it wasn't a job, and it's not a job where you go to work, you do your work, and you come home and you're done with work sort of thing. And it's something where you obviously can control it, and you can switch your phone off and turn off the social media or log out or whatever, but it's something, yeah, where you're always on. You obviously, I did the Saturday sessions in the morning, and then we would have events on the weekend, or social events or 6-week challenge stuff and that kind of thing on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday. So it was very much like a Sunday to Saturday job, very full-time, very much like my role was, I was a full-time employee, but yeah, it was just a lot. And I've come to the decision that I want to try other things. I don't think I am as passionate about like fitness and marketing and that sort of thing as I thought I was, and I'm not passionate enough to love doing it as much and as many hours as was required for that role, if that makes sense. So I was starting to get really unmotivated and just not loving it as much as I used to. I love working with those 4 guys that I mentioned, Matt, Jess, Grace and Alex. I love them so much, they're my best friends, and I love the work environment, but I wasn't as passionate about those day-to-day tasks that I was doing in my actual role. I think I figured out I just really like exercise and I really like social media, but I don't know if I want to do that as a role and as an employee for someone else, if that makes sense. Like, I was really enjoying, got to be really creative, I was planning the social media, I was doing the vlogs for PLC, which I love doing, but I really want to do that for myself so I can focus on my own YouTube, my own social media, and grow that for the potential of either making an income off it or starting my own business down the track, something like that, but doing that more for myself. And then my plan at the moment is just to apply for retail jobs or something super simple, a job where, a casual or a part-time job where I can go to work, do the work, and then come home and not have to think about work, because that's one of the parts I sort of want to change at the moment, and so I can keep work separate and then work on my own stuff on the side. But yeah, I hope I didn't miss anything, but yeah, basically, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I finished year 12 in 2018. Obviously it's now 2020, so I became an ambassador for PLC in October of 2018, so while I was still at school, and I literally got my Ps, so my license, so I could drive myself to PLC like in the same week, I think it was, as I became an ambassador. So that was really great, and it was so amazing. Thanks Sarah for bringing me on. Shout out to Sarah. Sarah owns her own PLC now, and at a different club in Brisbane. But yeah, I was an ambassador for a while, and then obviously in 2019 I started uni. I did that for 4 weeks. I was doing like digital communications or something like that at QUT, and I didn't love it, and I didn't really, I don't know, it didn't really gel with me. I didn't really know like why I was learning what I was learning. I didn't really like it. I don't know, I just didn't like it. And at that point, while I was at uni, I was still working my casual job at Priceline to earn money, and I became an intern at PLC, so not getting paid and not working for them as such, but just learning alongside them. I'd come into the office, do little bits and pieces with them and that sort of thing. I learned a lot from Matt and Nicole at the time, and then I became a contractor for them. So I dropped out of uni and I was earning money from Priceline, but then I became a contractor where I could invoice PLC, and I was working like more days, like I was working for PLC essentially. It just wasn't a full-time role yet, because the role of marketing for PLC Northex was being created, like it wasn't already a thing. So I was sort of doing a little bit more work every week, I guess, or not every week, but it was slowly building up to become a full-time position, and then I became full-time in October 2019. So basically, to cut a story short, I've been working at PLC ever since I left school pretty much, and I've been a part of it ever since. I tried uni for 4 weeks. I worked at Priceline all throughout high school and towards the end as well, but other than that I haven't tried anything else, and that's where I'm at. I just want to try other things. I don't know what I want to do like and what my passion is yet, but I want to try other things so I can find that out, if that makes sense. So I was losing the passion for what I'm doing at PLC. Like as I said, I love exercising and I love social media, but I want to try and see if I'm good at other areas of business. Maybe it's not business that I want to do, maybe it's something else. I might study business and see if I like that. Not at uni, because I didn't really like uni. I might do something at TAFE. I might learn something else, something more creative. I definitely want to be more creative with my vlogs and my social media on here and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I just want to open my horizons. As I said, I'm going to look for a retail job at the moment. I've applied for a couple so far, but I'll need to work a bit harder now to look for some, so I do have some income. But other than that, I am still living at home, so I don't have too many expenses, which I'm super grateful for. And I just feel like I'm in a position right now, I'm still 18, where I can do this and I can try lots of different things. So why not like use that opportunity while I'm at this age and I don't have money expenses, and I can just study more if I want to, or I can just try different things, and I don't really have any pressures to do anything in particular, and I just want to, yeah, really find out what I like to do and what I'm really good at. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's my plan. The plan is I don't have much of a plan, which is really exciting. It's a bit scary, but I'm mostly excited about this new chapter. Hey everyone, so it is Tuesday now, and I honestly kind of forgot that I was vlogging yesterday, so I didn't film anything, and I think the last time I spoke to you was obviously on Sunday. And yeah, I did have I had a productive afternoon on Sunday, and then I went and had some fish and chips at the waterfront for dinner, which was super relaxing with my boyfriend. And yeah, just got started with the new week again. Yesterday, Monday, was a bit different to normal Mondays at PLC, just because obviously of the curveball that I've thrown at the team saying that I'm like resigning. So yeah, meetings were a bit different and the structure of the day was a bit different, so that did sort of throw me off a little bit, but I'm okay and it's all good. I did feel a little bit down about it, just because like it's like setting in that I actually like have made that decision sort of thing, and like I'm still like obviously sure of it and like happy with the decision that I made, but it's obviously like still gonna be sad when I leave, because I love everyone I work with so incredibly much and the environment's amazing. So that part I knew was always going to be challenging, so this part of it the next couple of weeks might be a bit sad or difficult, but I'm sure I'll get through it. And I think that's why I mainly wanted to pick up the camera too, just because it's such a like it's like uncharted waters the next couple of weeks, because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to feel and what my life is going to be like very soon, which is really exciting for me, to be honest. But yeah, so that happened. Monday was Monday. So yeah, a bit different, bit unexpected, but still a good day. And I had a chat with Matt, who's like the owner of the gym I work for, so my boss, and sort of like became a bit clearer about the transition and all that sort of stuff, which makes me feel better. And yeah, so basically I'll be like officially done with my role in 3 weeks. So I'll have, obviously it's Tuesday now, so this is a full-time week where I work full-time, get paid normally, and then 2 more weeks after that, so I'll be finished on the 28th or something like that, which is a Saturday, I'm pretty sure, just because we have a lot of gym events and content and stuff that still needs to be done, and I said I was happy to do all of that because I really want to finish off well and do heaps of content, because I still do like doing that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've got 3 more weeks of full-time work, but obviously I'll be looking for another job in the process while I'm still working at PLC and all that kind of stuff. And as it goes along, I'll probably be easing off, and sort of already, like some of my tasks, some of the other team will be starting to learn or take on, so that it's not like a very sudden transition after the 3 weeks. So it'll be slow trickle, and I'm sure things will change as I go along the next 3 weeks. But yeah, I wanted to pick up the camera today because it's Tuesday now, and today I just have a day off coaching. Like, I'm not rusted on to coach any of the sessions at the gym, so I stayed home today. When I don't coach, there's no reason for me to go into the office. If there is, because I need to film something or do something in particular or have a meeting, then I'll go in. But today I didn't have a reason to go in, so I'm doing everything from home. But I actually had a bit of a blobby morning, which is why I wanted to start vlogging now. It's 11:45 in the morning and I'm in bed. I'm a bit like alert and like not super sleepy. Like, I've opened my blinds and let some light in and stuff, because in the morning we still have our 7:30 a.m. huddles. So like, I jump on a call with everyone that's at work and we like do the huddle. So I did that, obviously, so I was awake at that time. But yeah, I just like had a really slow morning, wasn't feeling super motivated, wanted to sleep a bit more. But I'm the type of person that can't sleep in, and I don't fall back to sleep very easy. So I've just sort of been laying around thinking about what I should do and how I should structure my day. And I think the issue I have with days I have off is there's like too much freedom for me, and there's so many things I could be doing that I get overwhelmed and I try and do so much, but then it makes my morning very slow because I'm like, what should I do? And I like can't decide. So that's sort of what I've been going through this morning. And what I usually do when I get into a little funk like that is I watch some of my favorite YouTubers. So some of my favorites, my go-tos when I feel like this, is Rachel Catherine, Georgia Richards, and Sarah's Day. So if any of those girls, Sarah's Day is obviously a really big YouTuber. She's got like millions of subscribers, so most people would know her. And then Rachel and Georgia, they're best friends, and they're from Brisbane. And Rachel originally was the first one that had a YouTube channel that I was following for ages, and then I just found Georgia when she started her YouTube channel because they're best friends. And yeah, they're in Brisbane and much smaller YouTubers than what Sarah's Day is, and I just look up to them so much and really like I aspire to have their sort of lifestyle and be as creative and post as much content as what they do. So I always watch those 3 YouTubers when I'm feeling a lack of motivation, or I just haven't got my day started, I haven't got my mojo sort of thing, because I'm so inspired by them. I usually like get really motivated and inspired after I watch their YouTube videos. But yeah, so I did that, and I was pretty much all up to date with all of their latest uploads. So then I found Ella Victoria, which is someone on YouTube. I'll show you the video I just finished watching. She's actually someone on YouTube that used to be on Disney Channel, and when I was young enough that I was still watching Disney Channel, she was on it. She was like one of the like the host or something. She wasn't like an actor in a TV show, but she was like the host of one of the Disney Channel things, I don't know. But yeah, now she's really big on YouTube, and I like rediscovered her, and I've sort of been keeping up to date with her, but I think I'm gonna follow her because she seems really cool and I really liked her video. Anyway, I've been talking for far too long. I'm just gonna vlog my day today so I actually get shit done and have a productive day. So right now, because I'm feeling blobby and gross, I'm gonna wash my hair, even though it's literally in the middle of the day. It's almost midday. It's the start of the day for me. So I'm gonna wash my hair and I'll check back in with you after.
Really best defining motivation.
Alrighty guys, I have washed my hair now. This is such a weird angle. I never sit facing this side of my bedroom. Obviously, you saw, just made my bed. Love that for me. And I also just did some journaling. Actually, I have two things I want to talk about really quickly though, because my camera's flashing dead and I want to charge it so I can keep vlogging today, because I think it will be a good day to vlog. But I wanted to show you, I did some journaling while I was waiting for my camera to charge so I could film this clip. And this little bad boy right here is, I think, one of my best decisions and investments this year so far. One of my new habits that I set for myself for 2020. It wasn't like a goal or something that's like measurable. It was just that I wrote this list of habits that I want to improve on, and one of them was journaling, because it's something I've never done before and I have heard so many good things about it. So I got this beautiful leather cover. I left the first page blank just so I could show you the the leather cover from Kate, and I got it embossed with my initials, which was really cool. And yeah, the back is the same leathery sort of thing, and it's spiral bound, which is my favorite, so that you can like flip it all the way back, which is awesome. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to show you the contents, but yeah, it's honestly been the best thing, especially going through this period of my life where I was like contemplating lots of different things and like really needed to focus on my own thoughts and like really get a clear headspace and like know that I was making the right decision, and lots of different things that have been going on in life. It's been the best thing to have this as my little bestie. If I just need to, even if I just am not like, even if I'm feeling fine or okay but I just can't like get my spark back in my day and I can't get motivated and get going with my day, even then I'll just open up my journal, write down whatever's happening in life, write down, even if I do a little reflection like I did a diary, this is what happened yesterday sort of thing. It helps me so much. It makes me feel amazing. So highly recommend. This is from Kate, because it's like my favorite stationery shop, but you could literally just get any diary. It just has blank pages on it. The other thing I wanted to show you is a podcast I listened to in the shower while I was washing my hair. It is Christy Swalding's podcast called the Seacast. Well, it says Seacast in the picture, in that little picture there. But then the name of the podcast, when you search it in podcast store, iTunes thing, is Yo Balance Co. And it's only fairly new. She only has 5 episodes. She only started it recently. Oh, September last year. Yeah, and I listened to the first one that was the most appealing to me, which was, where is it? Oh, it's in my previously played. This one. How to create motivation. I'll flip it around. How to create motivation and why distancing yourself from others can be a form of self-love. That was my favorite. That's my favorite podcast I've listened to in a while. It was just her talking about her thoughts and stuff. At the moment it just flicked over to that one that I'm listening to, which is really cool as well. But yeah, that one was amazing. And even though I know that, like, yeah, basically what she talked about, I agree with, that motivation, you can't just rely on that and you can't necessarily create it all the time and that sort of thing. I was more drawn to the part about distancing yourself being a form of self-love, like in the title, because yeah, lately what I've been dealing with, like with work stuff and like making that decision, because I put a lot of pressure on myself to make sure it was the right one, and also like family stuff. I briefly mentioned like why I moved houses with my mum and my sister, because like my parents separated. That's like not necessarily like the easiest, because I wouldn't say it's ugly, but it's just like not nice. So that's happening at the moment, and like the process of like selling my old family house and that sort of thing, getting everything separated. It's difficult, obviously not so much on me, like more on my mum, so love you mum. But yeah, that's all happening in my life as well at the moment. So just like having a second for myself is, I'm finding at the moment, my best form of self-love, like doing journaling, doing meditation, and then just being on my own, because my work, obviously you're so lively and around people, and you're coaching and you're being really loud, or you're with the team or whatever, And then obviously at home, when I'm at home and my mum and my sister are at home, it's always talking about the family stuff and like what's going on and all that sort of stuff and how we're going. So that can be draining as well. So then when I'm by myself, I need to actually really enjoy that time by myself and really use it to recharge, which is really important. It's something I need to focus more on. But I'm talking so much in this video, so I need to get on with my day. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite cafes and have coffee there and do my PLC work for the day there, so I'm really productive. And it's also on and off raining. The sun's just come back out, which is nice, but yeah, it's a bit cozy weather today, so I'm gonna make sure I go out to a cafe so I can be really productive and just do a whole block of all my PLC work that I need to do, so then I can work on my personal to-do list. But yeah, it's like closer to 1 o'clock now, because I mean, oh yeah, it's 1, it's a bit after 1. I've been fluffing around and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna go now. That my camera's charged and I'll take you with me throughout the rest of the day. Alrighty guys, so I had to leave the cafe because they close at 3 o'clock and this lighting is horrendous. But yeah, they close at 3 and it's almost 3, so I packed up there. And while I am in the main street, I'm gonna pop into my hairdresser to book my hair appointment because it's all in the same area. Go to Priceline because they're having a makeup sale, and I figure for interviews and stuff I'll need new makeup because I don't have any left because I don't use makeup ever. And there's another thing, my PO box. So hairdresser, Priceline, PO box. I'll take you with me. Okay guys, so oh my god, I almost fell. I'm just popping into my PO box now, and oh my god, going to my hairdresser was so successful. I literally always leave booking anything until the last minute and just decide I want to get it done now and book it as soon as I can. So yeah, and because my hairdresser is amazing, she's usually booked out for a couple of weeks, so I wasn't expecting to get in for like a couple of weeks, which is fine, but I booked in for Friday because there was a cancellation, so that's really exciting. We have some mail, that's exciting too. Oh, I need to get a parcel. Amazing. I never know where these are. Anyway, yeah, so I'm getting my hair done on Friday. Guys, I got really excited because the parcel was from Princess Polly, but it's for my sister, and since we moved house, I let mum just like redirect everyone's mail to my PO box that I originally just had for YouTube and stuff, but now everyone's mail gets in here, so I get really excited. And then none of it's for me, it's literally like mum's bills and Amy's presents, so yay, that's great. Anyway, going to Priceline now because they have half price makeup. I'm actually going to the Priceline that I used to work at and the Priceline that my sister still works at, so that will be nice. I'll choose the makeup while it's on sale. Unfortunately, the sale won't still be on. It'll be like well and truly over by the time this video goes up. But yeah, I need to get some new foundation for my new retail job when I get one. Hey guys, so I am back from doing my little errands. I think I said everything I wanted to say. Excited for my hair appointment. None of the mail was for me, which is disappointing. And then I went to Priceline and got some of the half price makeup. So I'll give you a little haul. I also randomly, after Priceline, I was walking back to my car and I was parked right beside a health food shop, which I didn't realize was there. Like, it's a health food shop that's been in the area for ages, but they like relocated and I didn't realize it was right there. So what I did is I went in because I've been meaning to go to a health food shop for ages to get gluten-free oats, because long story short, some people think oats are gluten-free, some people don't think they are. It's like very conflicting. And in Australia, I'm pretty sure like the food labeling laws or whatever mean that you're not allowed to call oats gluten-free at all. Like, there's no packaged oats that you can buy that say they're gluten-free, even though you can make oats gluten-free and they usually are gluten-free. That's my opinion anyway. So I got these ones that say they are wheat, rye and barley free, because that's all the things that gluten comes from. So got these rolled oats. Really excited to try oats with like protein, flavored protein mixed in for like my nice warm yummy breakfast. As it's getting cooler, obviously I'm wearing a jumper. It's still only, it's just gone into autumn, but it's rainy, so it's a bit cool. Now I'll quickly show you what I got from Priceline. I accidentally went in and spent like an hour in there because my best friend that I made when I was working there was working, so we had a long catch up. Haven't seen her in forever, since like my 18th birthday, and we had to like a whole year's worth of stuff to catch up on. So we caught up. I spent too much money. I spent $58. That was including using my sister's Priceline discount. Anyway, so firstly I got this eye tissue mask, which was on sale for $2. I love little eye masks because I have really dark baggy under eyes. And the thing I actually went in for, the makeup, I got the L'Oreal Infallible mattifying base, which is a primer because I needed a new primer. I'm pretty sure all of my makeup would be out of date, which is super gross. And then I just got the Infallible 24-hour matte cover L'Oreal foundation, so the one from the same range as the primer, in my pale color because I'm not fake tan, so I can't remember what shade I am when I'm tanned. But yeah, this is my favorite foundation, super full coverage and super matte. And then what is this, concealer, the Rimmel Lasting Radiance concealer, which is super affordable, so half price, it was like $8 or something. And I needed a makeup remover because I don't have any at all, and my favorite makeup wipes were half price, so I got them, as well as a Sukin cream cleanser to use with like water and cotton pads to get my makeup off. Okay, and oh, I also found a new blush. I didn't really need a new blush, I already have one, but I just was tempted by the sale. And I got another L'Oreal as well. I'm loving L'Oreal, obviously. It's called Melon Dollar Baby, and it smells like watermelon, and it's like obviously a watermelon-y color, and it's beautiful. I tried the tester. And lastly, I got the really cheap, sorry guys, my camera died again while I was mid talking about my amazing cheap makeup wipes. So I got these ones. They come in all different colors, but they're just the Beauty Essentials brand because they come in like all different types for different skin types and stuff. But they're $2 a packet, and always $2 a packet, and then like when they're half price they're only $1. Yeah, and I got these because I don't want to use my freaking expensive ones when I just need to like wipe something that isn't my face. I don't know why, but I just feel like I always need wipes. Like if I spill something in my room, or I need to like wipe over a bottle because I got like stuff all over it, you know, that sort of scenario. I just like having these cheap ones because for some reason I always find a use for them. And that is all I got. I am going to finish off this video, even though I said I was going to vlog like the next 3 weeks of my life, because that's like the period of my resignation and like my notice at my work. I am going to do that, but not in one video, because obviously this video is so extremely long already, but I really wanted to include everything that I've chatted about because super important and super exciting, but nerve-wracking at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to end it off here and start a new one probably this week sometime. I'll probably vlog like getting my hair done again and stuff later in the week, and yeah, keeping you up to date. But yeah, obviously you guys will be seeing this video a couple of weeks after I filmed it, once I'm like officially left, or I've announced publicly that I'm leaving PLC. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you so much for all your love and support and for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.